Alright, so what are we doing with this? I think there's enough red to justify the splash. I like Sidrax's Spectre. I think Goblin Assault is kind of neat. I'd like to play with it in a control type shell. Thunderous Wrath is a little bit bad. Maybe we're cutting that. I like being able to fetch Izzet Charm with Mystical Teachings. Are we just being too greedy here? Maybe the Thunderous Wrath is a little bit too greedy. I already have a lot of good removal. Let's drop the Thunderous Wrath. Do I want to run Kraken Hatchling just as a defensive card here? That is a good question. I probably don't need this Slave Driver. It is difficult for opponents to efficiently deal with it, though. Six mana is a lot, though. The Phantasmal Image at this moment doesn't really do much. It's a question of how much top end do we cut and how much defensive stuff do we cut. Because I think if we separate this out, maybe it's just that I shouldn't be splashing as much red. Could just cut the Izzet Charm here. I've got 5 guild gates that fix for red, though. That seems like enough. Do want to make 3 cuts, though. Maybe more, considering I need to really hit my... I need to get to 4 eventually. Maybe 2 Grasp of Phantoms is really just not what we want to be doing. I've got other removal. Got my walls, got card draw. I don't have a lot of early removal, though. And Izzet Charm potentially fills that problem. I do want to try out Goblin Assault here. Seems like a way to grind out a win with Falcon Wrath Noble. It's 3 mana, do nothing the turn it comes into play, though, which is dangerous for our deck. It's more or less a creature generator that survives damnation, which seems kind of nice. I think we want Rewind still. I don't know. We don't have a lot that we're doing at instant speed, though, is the problem. Mystical Teachings. Grizzly Spectacle. There's actually not a lot for our augurs to hit, unfortunately. And the more we cut, the worse it gets. I think we want to be at 18 lands. And I think we want to cut some of our early stuff. Kraken Hatchling. One of the augurs. and the rewind. Do 18 lands like this. I do like rewind as a Mystical Teachings target, though. Maybe I honestly should just be cutting some of these creatures. So many of them are so good for what our deck does. Phantasmal Image is probably the worst, though, I guess. It does copy bombs, and it can just copy a Mog Flunkies early on and be a 3/3. It's flexible like that, and I like that. Yeah, let's take the rewind out for now. We'll bring it back in against controlling matchups where they have some spell that I really care to counter. I think we leave out the Tandem Lookout. Do we leave out the Tandem Lookout? Man, we're actually cutting a decent number of good things here. It's possible I should just be cutting this Grixis Slave Driver. That's not what should be in the deck. That I've already got enough stuff to win. No, I think we're going to try it like this. And against faster decks, we'll side out. We'll side back in Kraken Hatchling, Augur of Bolas. Probably side out Grixis Slave Driver. Side out a lot of our slower stuff. Alright, so let's combine the groups and sort by color. Five red sources seems enough for our splash here. And I've basically got 4/1 there. I have a decent amount of double black requirements here. Yeah, I have a lot. My blue is Opportunity, Wall of Frost. What does Moto suggest? 5 and 5 with one mountain. I don't think we need the mountain. I guess the trick is on turn 2 we want one blue. And it's really not till turn 4 that we need our other stuff on. So I think I'll go up the extra island. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Alright, we'll try this. Seems decent. Has a lot of removal, a lot of early defensive stuff. Yeah, I mean, we can deal with a lot of problems. Alright, I'll give this a try.